2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Rousing musical performance. Back in a moment, so don't leave your seat. It's the NBA Playoffs on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Brooklyn. Looking at the Nets, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. As expected, Shaq, they dropped Game 1. What do they have to do tonight?
Well, just play your brand of basketball. If you got to make adjustments, do that. But try to stick with that, whatever got you to this point.
Sounds so simple.
No, I think totally opposite. You have to play with urgency and desperation. You have to think that there's nothing and no tomorrow. It's still early in the series, but you have to play every game like it's your last.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we'll see you sometime.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting 5. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Jared Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. B-Train out there with Shorty. Then there's Slim. Then it's D. Here's Shorty. Pass to B-Train. Pass to Shorty. Just 5 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Home team on D. 4-point game. The pass to LeVert. Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. KD passes to LeVert. Good on the triple.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Passes it to D. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's LeVert. And it's blocked. Here's B-Train. Banked in off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute. He wanted to emphasize to his team that even though they took Game 1 at home, they are going to face an even hungrier opponent in Game 2. He added, this is the NBA Finals. You don't get here by not bouncing back after losses. They'll be coming after us. Certainly expect a big game tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Shorty. following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to BRGY. Here's D. 2 points. That one goes. D's got his second bucket of the night.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Dinwiddie outside. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. And yes, it's good. LeVert's got 7 points in the game. Gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Now the pass to BRGY. Pulls up from the corner. Drained for 2 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jordan finds LeVert. Back to Jordan. Lets it go from the wing. And KD the bucket on the assist by Jordan.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Brooklyn making some changes. Prince is checked in for Allen. Odion Kurucs comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for LeVert. Baller. The shot from the low post is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Jordan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here is Harris. That's tipped. Dishes it to Prince. Puts it up. Again, the Nets for 2. 1:16 left in the first. Gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Passes it to Chan. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Here's Chan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Dinwiddie against Thompson. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at B-Train, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, D.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Kurucs. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pulls it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. And here's Harris from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The home team, they lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Big Smooth out there with the Beast. Then there's Baller. Then it's Thompson, and it's Chan in at the 2.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Harris kicks to Jordan. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Harris for the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harris has got 6 points.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Good on the bucket. Here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris outside. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Dinwiddie against Thompson. From the line, and he hits the jumper for 2. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now here is Harris. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Prince's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Thompson surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Big Daddy. 5 to shoot. Here's Slaughter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Left side, Harris. Dinwiddie finds Allen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Prince, and it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie. Allen, no good on the free throw.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 7. Chandler outside. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room, and the shot goes down.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
B, the pass to Big Daddy. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Shorty, he's checked in for B. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Kuruc is checked in. B-Train passes to Big Daddy. Here's Aguilar. Sinks the three-pointer. Slim's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Passes to Durant. There's the steal. Fast break. Here we go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to B-Train. And he drops in the layup off the glass. B-Train's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Karuch, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Here's Shorty. Puts up a 3. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Harris with it. 6 points for him. Now Durant. 5 on the clock. Harris inside. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 8.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
Right wing. Here's B-Train. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Harris. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. The pass to LeVert. Step back shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Big Daddy. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Big Daddy's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The home team leading by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at this home squad, they came in playing with a purpose. Even though it's early in this championship series, they can smell blood in the water, hoping to go up 2-0 by the end of the night. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Jordan is out there with Allen, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Dinwiddie's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nets. Passes it to Short. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brooklyn with the ball. 9-point game. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Durant. The three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to D. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the pass to Short. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And the first one at the line is good. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Allen. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. 90 seconds now into the second half. Got a piece of it. And they're moving it up. Here's D. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Outside, KD. Again, the Nets for 2.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 4th, DeAndre Jordan.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Pass to the Beast. Baller. He's guarded by Chandler. Baller passes to the Beast. Lock at 6. Here's Baller. Knocks down the 10-footer. Baller's got 6 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
From deep, Prince doesn't get it to drop for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
D passes to the Beast. And Prince comes to help. Here's Big Smooth. Pass to D. From downtown. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's LeVert. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Karis LeVert is in the zone, he's hard to shake. This guy can heat up quickly.
The pass to D. Chan passes to Ball. the elbow jumper. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Thompson, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Odions Kurucs, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. Here's Dinwiddie, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Shot from 12. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for Baller.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harris, bounce pass. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Kurucs. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. .131 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie outside. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Spencer Dinwiddie believes he has as good a score as there is in the game. You can tell he's starting to flow here.
Here's Chan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Dinwiddie. Count it. 10 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Baller. It's deflected. Prince outside. Dinwiddie outside. Allen surveying the D. Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Again, the Nets for 2.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Passes it to the Beast. They get the rebound. D, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's the home team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They've got Slim, B-Train out there with Thompson. And it's Big Daddy. And here's Thompson. Pass to Big Daddy. Shot from 12, and that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Dinwiddie. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Rodion's Kurus. That free throw good from Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. Pass to Harris. Chandler trying to free himself up. And the basket by Harris.
I think it might surprise people that Joe Harris does not mind contact on the interior. That's a nice shot. Wow.
Over to the left wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Shorty, he's checked in for Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 14-point game. They get a hand on it, and here they come. Here's Big Daddy. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's LeVert, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Karis LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
And it's sent back by Allen. Outside, KD. Harris dishes to KD. Back to Harris. To the inside. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Shorty, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's B-Train. LeVert defending. There's the pass to Shorty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Timeout called, the Nets.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris nailed from three-point land.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Shorty. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
High post, KD, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Here's Big Daddy. For three. It's good from long range.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Mets trail by 14. Harris looking it over. Passes it to Levert. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It feels like Karis LeVert gets more and more lethal on the offensive end. How about the ability to make a contested jumper? Okay, I see you.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Harris. The shot's good. 9 points for Big Daddy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Hey, Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's B-Train. LeVert defending. To the left wing. Lots of room. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And that one falls for Allen. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Money. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Musa. Now back to Nwaba. From deep. And no good that time. Here's Money. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.